They denied my worth, but I forged my own legacy. They tried to bleed me dry, but I stitched my own future. I'm Dr. Maya Torres, 42, standing in my uncle's San Francisco Victorian, the bay's fog curling outside. His rare dinner invite, months after I refused a $55,000 loan for my niece Ava's lavish art gallery opening, sparks my suspicion. After 16 years as a neurosurgeon, I sense trouble brewing. Maya, you're here? Uncle Luis's smile is too sharp. If you rally for women setting boundaries, hit like and subscribe. Share your city. What would you do in Maya's shoes? The dining room gleams with Luis's antique crystal, a warning sign. Aunt Carla sits beside him, a folder by her plate. Ava and her fiancé, Theo, smirk like they've already won. The VIP arrives. Ava quips, her gold bracelet glinting. At 29, she's never held a steady job, living off Luis's generosity.
Isit, cautious.
Thanks for having me, I say. What's the occasion? Just family, Carla says, her hand on the folder. Luis serves his rare braised lamb, a red flag. He only cooks this to soften a blow. I barely swallow a bite when Luis speaks. Maya, we're updating our estate. Carla adds, it's about legacy. Theo leans in, smug. Ava's eyes gleam. Given your wealth, Luis says, you don't need our assets. They'll go to Ava and Theo. I set my fork down, the clink echoing. My wealth. Carla nods. You're a surgeon. You're fine. They need it more. Ava, fresh from a Bali trip, sports a new Rolex. Theo's Porsche sits outside. You said no to my gallery. Ava purrs. Family supports family.
Luis Gazardens.
You're out, Maya. Done. They wait for my collapse. I stand, voice steady. Then don't expect a cent from me. Ever. Theo scoffs. What's that? I grab my jacket.
No longe, no referraus, no favors.
You're cut off. Carla laughs. You wouldn't. I meet her eyes. Test me. I leave, their smug faces framed in the window, blind to the storm ahead. For weeks later, Ava's calls flood my phone. 22 in an hour. I ignore them, recalling Luis's cold verdict. The 23rd call is from my hospital. Dr. Torres, Dr. Chen says, Ava's here, seizures. She's demanding you. I reply, I'm unavailable. Standard care. Ava's tests cost $32,000, no insurance, thanks to her gig lifestyle. Luis's funds are locked in their Victorian. A week later, Theo needs spinal surgery after yacht accident. Maya, please, Carla begs in a voicemail. The specialist demands upfront payment. I delete it. I'd bankrolled them for years. $8,000 for their deck. $5,200 for Theo's startup. $280,000 cosign loan. Quietly pulling strings. No more. The crisis hits when Luis has a brain aneurysm. Carla's 5 a.m. call pleads, we need $160,000 for surgery. You're our lifeline. I'm at the hospital, watching Luis through the glass. Dr. Rao's the best, I say. She needs my referral. Carla stammers, we'll rewrite the estate. I cut in. This isn't about money.
It's about respect.
You treated me like a vault, not family. Their faces crack. Ava sells her art collection. Theo pawns his car. Carla begs relatives for loans. Dr. Rao stops me. Your uncle's case, no referral? I reply, choices cost. Luis transfers to a public hospital. Outcomes shaky. That night, I find Carla in the hospital courtyard, broken. We got a surgeon at county, she whispers. Lower odds, but it's what we can afford. I sit, keeping distance. For 16 years, I was your safety net, crises, debts, emergencies. I fixed them not for thanks but duty. You saw my success as your A-team, not pride. Carla's silent. I was offered chair of neurosurgery at Johns Hopkins last month, I say. You didn't know, because you were too busy cutting me out. Her hands shake. We'll fix the estate. I stand. It's not about assets. It's about value. I've arranged Dr. Rao's pro bono surgery. Not for you, but my oath. Conditions apply. Ava and Theo get real jobs, you all do counseling, and you stand on your own.
They sign my lawyer's contract that night.
Ava takes a gallery clerk job. Theo sells his boat, starts consulting. Luis and Carla commit to therapy. Luis's surgery succeeds. I visit as his doctor, boundaries firm. 6 months later, at my Johns Hopkins ceremony, we stand for a photo. Ava in modest attire, smiling genuinely. Theo's pride authentic. Luis and Carla, humbled, see me as Dr. Torres, not a bank. My sister, Rosa, toasts to Maya, who rewrote family. Their estate plan fades. We've built respect, not riches.